Hello and welcome to another episode of Valentine's Photo Paradise. Today I'm going to teach you how to load and unload film in a Minolta Hi-Matic 7S. This should be very similar to most little rangefinder cameras, the ones from Canon too, and the other Minolta Hi-Matic. So if you have a similar camera, just follow along and there's a good chance that you might be able to take my advice too. So the first thing we're going to do is just open up the bag. If I remember correctly, you just pull up this lever and the bag just pops right open. On my Minolta, you can see that the light seals are kind of broken, but I've already shot a roll of film through it and I had no light leaks. So for now, because I'm kind of lazy, I don't want to replace them, I'll just leave them like that. Now you're going to take your roll of film, put it in right here, and then make sure right here you're putting it into these little white areas, just that it's kind of snug and gripping, you know. My roll of film, the one that I'm using right now, it's kind of old already, so that's why it has a very strong texture and it jumped out here. So I'm gonna hold it down right here, just advance. Okay, it doesn't let me advance, so just take a photo or fire the shutter, and now you, as you see, you're able to have it in here really snug and nice. And you can just make sure it's gonna stay in here. On my one right now, it didn't really roll, so there we go. Usually I wouldn't advance so much film because I'm kind of wasting a lot of film material, but since it's a test roll, I don't really mind. I don't really care. So yeah, now you're ready to shoot with the Minolta Hi-Matic 7S, and in the second part of the video I'll show you how to take out the film from this beautiful camera. One tip that I always like to give is, in order to check if you have loaded the camera correctly, one good thing to try is to see when you are advancing this film lever, if this spool or this little area here is moving too. So as we see, I'm advancing the lever and this is rotating simultaneously, which means that the canister in here is moving and is able to transport the film from here to there. So that's something to look out for. If you don't see it moving while you're advancing, there might be a problem with the way you loaded the film. So instead of just shooting the whole roll and just hoping that it turns out, I would definitely recommend opening up the back, maybe losing 1 or 2 frames, but always making sure that it transports correctly. Because if you're out there, you're taking photos, you think you have the time of your life, you know, you're shooting some shots, you're like, oh my God, the street photography shot I got was sick. I took this beautiful portrait of a stranger or something like that, and then you like go home, drop off your roll, or you open the bag and you see it did never really transport it. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, just a little tip on the side to always look out for that. So now let's get to the part where we take out the film. So we switch, we flip the camera to the bottom. There's this little button right here that we're just gonna push in once, and that will allow us to respool the film. So you just flip this open right here. There's a little arrow which indicates in which direction we have to go, and that's what you do. There you go. You should feel some resistance as you're starting to rewind, and if you listen closely, you should be able to hear how the film is being transported back into the canister. So let's open up the back of the camera by just taking out this little lever, pushing it up, popping the back open, and then just taking out the film. There we go. Close the back again, just like that. On my one, it's a little clunky, but it's not a problem. Here we have the beautiful Minolta Hi-Matic, a roll of film that we can either develop ourselves or get developed, whatever. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you were able to get some helpful information out, and stay tuned for more videos. And my channel is going to be popping because I got a lot of cameras to show off and to kind of show you guys how to use. I'll be doing like full reviews as well. So thank you very much for listening, for tuning in, for watching the video. I hope I was able to help you guys. Have a wonderful day and take care.